Hello, 8th graders. All right, so today what we're going to be talking about here real briefly is lesson 3.2. Okay, just a reminder again, you can always hit the pause button if I'm going too fast for you. Hit pause, you can go back, rewatch it as many times as you want. Okay, so what we're learning about today in lesson 3.2 is translations. So really what translation means is we're taking an object and we're just sliding it. Maybe we're going left or right, maybe we're going up and down, or a combination of both of them. Okay, so that's what we're looking at today. Is we're just taking our object on a coordinate plane, the x and the y, and we're just going to slide it one way or the other, maybe up and down. Okay, but it's not too bad. So first thing I want you to do is open your books up to 96, and on 96 there's the light blue box there, and we're going to talk about the light blue box now. Okay. And this is what the light blue box looks like. Okay. So a point in a pre-image is translated A units horizontally and B units vertically. Okay. Use the transformation rule. XY becomes X plus Y or Y plus B. All right. So the first one here we're going to do as an example is problem number 5. All right. So it said for problem 5, and I didn't write this down, I should have, was we're going to start off with f being at -1, 9. Okay, so now what we have to do, this tells us we're adding a number, so that means we're going to go to the right, and then we're also adding a number here, so we're going to go up. Okay, so if we add a negative to the x, you're going left, and if you add a negative to the y, you're going down. If you add a positive, you're going to the right and up. Okay. So what we're looking at here would be like -1, -1 plus 6 and 9 plus 11. All right. So just like in the last lesson, make sure we show that the new ones with the tally. Okay. The new f becomes -1 plus 6 would be 5, and 9 plus 11 is 20, and we're done. Okay, that's all you have to do on that one. Now on problem number 9, what we're asked to do is come up with our own rule, just like they gave us on problem 5. We have to come up with the rule here to go from this one to this one. Okay, now notice this was the original and this is the new. The way that we know that is because of the tally marks, right? So we look here, to go from -1 to -2 is an addition of -1, right? Well, let's see if that holds true to the rest of them. -5 plus -1 is -6. -3 plus -1 is -4. Looks good for all of them. Okay. Now, to go from 4 to 2, we're taking away 2. So that means we would be subtracting 2. And I'm sure some of you right now are going, we promised we would LCO. So there we go. We're going to add a -2. Well, positive 1 to -1 is a difference of 2, and to go from 7 to 5 is also -2. So for problem number 9, our rule goes from xy to x plus -1, y plus -2. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you problem 12 on a piece of graph paper. Okay, here's problem 12. All right, that's the original one. Okay, and it tells us we're going to go to the right 2, and we're going to go down 4. Okay, so to be able to do this, all I do is I take the W and I go to the right 2 and down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's my new W. The I, I'm going to go to the right 2 and down 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's my new I and my T. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this doesn't change the size of it. I'm going to do a dash just like we did earlier in the chapter. Okay. This does not change the size of the triangle at all. All it does is change the placement. Okay. So there we are for lesson 3.2. Okay, transformations, which just like I said, all we're doing is sliding. So we slid it to the right 2 and down 4. Okay, again, if you have questions, please send me a chat. I'll gladly help you out. Hopefully you were able to get this. So have a good day. Bye-bye.